What up, Upland? We back. We are here in the office. So listen, let's get some work done. Let's get some information. Look at all of the stats we got. We got a lot to talk about today. We're going to do a quick deep dive. First, community action required. We need y'all. We need everyone to set their home address to El Sereno, Los Angeles. That's how we're going to strengthen what we have going on. You'll be able to bring in more uppies to your already uppie having structures. So if you have uppies in El Sereno, come on, bring that home address here. If you need some uppies, bring that home address here. Let's get these uppies. Without further ado, though, we're going to jump into it. All right, so we're here in El Sereno, aka home of the real node, LA. El Sereno, Los Angeles. We have a lot of people here. Let's go through the community a little bit and see what we have going on. We're just going to take a quick tour, just an update to see exactly what we have going on. Let's let some of this stuff load. We're up here at the Ithaca Run race course, as you can see. You know what? Let's shut that down. Let's make this bigger. Bring it up. Right there. There we go. All right, we back. Let's look and see what we got going on. Walk up to it a little bit. See what we have here. Look at this area getting built. These houses are scoring. I got to show y'all one property is a small property. But watch how many uppies it's getting just on this one property. It's going to trip you out. Now, let's see what we have here. Oh, yeah. So we're just looking around a little bit to see what we have going on. These are, let's see who owns this. That's Zach. That's Zach Towner right there. So he does some nice designs. Very nice, elaborate layouts. We appreciate that. Oh, you want to see what his uppies like? Let's see. Let's see how he's living with the uppies. Let's see. Oh, home address, El Sereno. What up? That's him right there. Okay. He got a nice stack. Let's see how he doing. Let's see where his uppies are. So you go to your profile, you look and see where your majority of uppies are. The majority of your uppies are in El Sereno. If the majority of your uppies are in El Sereno, why not set your home address? That way you can help out what you already started. And shout out to downtown. That's downtown LA. You know, we're gonna jump into more of LA. But we're just getting started. Hang in there. And now that you're here, do me a favor before we go any further. Hit that like and that subscribe button. And then hit that notifications bell. All right. We back. So we have our list. We're going to cover some things on here. Let's see. Everybody looking good, though. Granada Hills. Okay. Paradise. Howard Beach. Chatsworth. El Sereno, that's us right here. We got to push this back up. We started out at number 2. Sometimes you got to take a step back to jump all the way up. What up, Granada Hills? Oh, that's LA. It ain't no, LA is all, love. That's the same place. We share these uppies. When they leave El Sereno, they go to Chatsworth. Let's pull out the map a little bit, y'all. Let's see what we got. All right, this is El Sereno right here. Oh. All right, let's jump in there. Well, we got El Sereno, Granada Hills. Granada Hills is up here. Let's see. There you go. Got Granada Hills. You thought I ain't had no properties in Granada Hills? Paradise, that's Las Vegas. There you go. Going right in the paradise to see what's going on. Oh, we're going back to El Sereno. I don't think we're not. But we got to take a look and see what's going on. I think this is paradise right around here. There we go. Oh, I know my way around the map. So they got 6,000 uppies. Let's see what's going on over there. Now, I do have 2 terminals in paradise. Boom and boom, as you can see. All right, so we're input. This is so it's a pretty big neighborhood though. It's 30,000 properties. So I imagine it would be spread out. But it is a lot of properties here. Okay. What else we got? Howard Beach in Chatsworth. It's gonna be a while before we get there. All right, we're doing the top 5 real fast. We just jumping around. Let's see what we got. Minority Report style. Look at that. All right. Howard Beach. Is this it? Yep. Oh yeah, I know where y'all at. Oh man, that stuff. What is this? Oh, that's water. Let's see. All right. All right, Howard Beach. Let's see. All right. Okay. All right. Who's next? The homies Robot City. That's Chatsworth. He cool. That's Obi-Wan. Hey, back in LA. We're going back to LA. Oh, look like Lightning Leg is going live. What up, Lightning? All right, here we go. Ooh, I don't know what I did there. Oh, I got to show y'all something too. I hope I don't forget. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm about to show y'all something cool. But let's go to Chatsworth first. Oh, Chatsworth cool too. My bad. I ain't want to say it like that. Back in LA. Okay, it's a strange way to look at it. There we go. Flatten that map out a little bit and bring it back a little bit so we can see what we got going on. All right, Robot City. We're not getting no node words, so make me have to refresh. I may need to refresh. Hold up. Stressing the mainframe out. Here we go. All right, so here we are at Chatsworth, aka Robot City. All right. This is another Los Angeles node. What up, Chatsworth? Who's this? Miss. They want the $215 for that. Let's see how big that property is. I guess that's medium price. I ain't gonna say that's too high or too low. Let's see. Who's this? Okay. Oh yeah. Alejo, what up? All right. Nice work, Chatsworth. I got some large properties, man. Oh, that's Shaq with the jumbo. What up, Shaq? Shaq out here with jumbos. Shaq Dillon is Player of the Year. Well, I should say it. If you were ever Player of the Year, it's kind of like a accolade. So you were your Player of the Year. I was one of the Player of the Year. So, but yeah, Shaq was a Player of the Year. All right, let's see who got these big props. Oh, that's Upland. Okay. All right, we out of here. Where's your home address at? Let's see how you living. Okay. It's Uplando's house. All right, y'all. Next step. Next property on the guest list is El Sereno, Los Angeles, aka home of the real node LA. Now let's go. All right. So at the core of the real node is 26 properties. These properties eventually will be linked to some sort of broadcasters, YouTubers, or streamers, where if we're able to rent these properties out, these are the properties that will be the YouTubers core, where different individual YouTubers will be selected to reside in these properties and to promote their stuff, their videos, their channels, and they'll be supported by the community and all of that. But that's a future mechanic. We need smart contracts to be able to rent these properties out and have them come back to us. But going forward, let's talk about that's how it was founded. But as you can see right now, and I'm in VR, we have quite a few virtual spaces in the community where you can actually jump in and meet community members in a virtual space that's representative of this area that we're in now. This is a large community comprised of quite a few people. Let's go to some numbers so we can see what's happening here. So there's 7,942 properties in this one neighborhood. 489 for sale. We have 180 service structures. My goodness, that is a lot, y'all. That's a nice amount. Give it up for the whole community. Let's give it up for the community for making that many. 180? That's a lot, y'all. So we building. That's why there's uppies here. Every single structure in El Sereno should have at least one uppie in it, minimum. It should be no zero shooters in El Sereno. Home addresses, we got to get this number up. This is the most important thing that's going to bring uppies here. Now look at your profile. If the majority of your uppies are here in El Sereno, you need to help your uppies out. Come on and reside here with them, and get that neighborhood score up so more uppies could want to come. So let's get some residents here. We need you. This is the first VR community in Upland, and we are the most up to date as far as technology. We stay up to date on the brink of technology. Right now, I'm coming to you in XR, and I stay on top of technology as it changes and seeing how it can be applied to this virtual space. These are virtual properties that each one can have his own sort of technology ramifications going on with it, technology applied to it. So it's pretty cool what we're doing here, what we're building in Upland. Let's just go around a little bit. So this area, like I said, there's 2,286 unique owners, different people, 2,200, almost 2,300 different people own properties in this one neighborhood. And out of this neighborhood comes businesses. People launch and nurture and expand their businesses just in this one neighborhood. That's one of our biggest things, is to help people grow their business, their meta ventures. So it's not only adding value to your properties, but we're growing as a community and we support each other here. Let me give you a couple examples. You got Blue Rain. She goes through different, she has broadcasting she does on YouTube. She does Etsy things, and she has businesses in the community. So we support her where we can with her growth. We have other community members. Right here we have Antique. Right here, RT Antique. He has the Rolling Through brand. So one thing you know about Rolling Through Legits is their prices. You can get some good prices out of there. So in a crunch, he won't jack his prices up. So if there's ever a crunch and you need like something, check him out. He has some very good prices. Let's see. We're just gonna go around and just look around real quick at the different business owners. So we have people growing racetracks. We have the Little Wild Raceway right here. El Sereno has 5 racetracks. 5 racetracks, 4 sanctioned by the URL, the Ultimate Racing League, hosted by Mad Chef. What up, Mad Chef? And Ant-Man. What up, Ant-Man? All right, so let's go. Let's keep on going down the line. This is the park. This is the Los Angeles City Park coming in the future under the mayor's program. What we're going to do with this park is take it to another level. We're bringing all of Los Angeles stakeholders, whoever want to bring their map assets. We're decorating the park with your map assets, and we're creating a story with it. Don't try to steal our idea, because Los Angeles is about to do it. We're doing it on a whole nother level. What up, LA? All right, so let's keep going down. Wait a minute, look at this hospital. So a lot of construction has happened over time, and a lot of reinforcement. Like, look at this. This is a hospital. This is unique. It's a hospital with a ambulance in front. Let's go. Look at that. Right alongside it on the same property, you have that crane, and that is hopefully will eventually help these things build faster. All right, let's not jump all over the place. Let's refocus. So we have other community members building businesses and just building their portfolio here, right here in El Sereno, Los Angeles. The prices are still right here. Jump in and get you some uppies and build something. As you can see, this is a thriving community, very robust, quite a whole lot of people here. Watch this. Right here, you know this brand, LTYT. That's Taz Tafari. She's doing talent show, which is man versus machine, AI, people versus AI talent show. So that's gonna be pretty exciting, and it's hosted in one of the Real Note LA spaces, our other theater. This was our original theater. Now this is an Uppies theater now. Look at that. Let's see what's going on. It's popping down there, though. Let's look. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all that. I mean, it's popping. Look at that level of detail on these tiles. Did you know that's probably about 100 tiles right there? Each one. Watch. So to decorate them one by one. That's why you need so many. You can't have, because you could blow through 1,000 of them on your own. You need a lot of them. All right, so let's back to Taz Tafari and her brand. In addition to her LTYT brand, she's expanded it into the metaverse. She has her and Blue Rain both. They have. And Zach Towner, actually, all 3 of them. I mean, am I the only one that don't have a nursery? I really committed to not having a nursery this time. I think I am gonna have one because I bought this structure. So LTYT Nursery. Let's check her out. Let's see. Let's see how her prices look. Let's check her out, y'all. You got to show support and love. Okay. All right. All right. Wait a minute. I'm going to grab something while I'm there. Let me get a couple dollars. Let me get a couple dollars out the thing. Show some love. As long as they having all right prices, you know, I just like to support my community. I'd rather just support the, you know, because we here. So let's see what she tell me on here. Give me that. I know that was a little expensive. I don't know how much she paid to make them things. But shout out to you, Taz. These prices are good if I was looking to grab some. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's just look. We just looking around. Like I said, Blue Rain has expanded her things. Let's see what she got going on. All right, so she got the. Actually, she always got some nice stuff too. Let's see. These are my favorite. These are my absolute favorite. I got these all across the node. I grab them every time I see them priced right, you know. All right, give me this. I'll take this right now. Let's put it, I don't know no addresses. All right. There we go. Let's get it over here. Uh-oh, I never did this in VR. This is risky. Look at that. I already messed up. It feels smooth. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Look at that. Where should the phone booth go? Right at the front door, right? We need some no smoking signs. I'll put it over the side. Just because this is down here don't mean smoke down here. No, I'm joking. All right. Let's see if that works. Come on. All right, let's get on out of here. Let's see what else is popping. Shout out to Dr. Tid. I think you get, eventually we're going to get labor points, or what is it called? Labor units. So you get possibly labor units for all of these. Okay. All right. So that should help you out once they drop the labor units. But yeah, we got a lot going on over here. Let's back out and see if it'll show. All right, back to the numbers. This is the visual preview. And of course, let's go further up. I mean, El Sereno is huge. Let's go further up. All right, so this is north side. Huntington Drive separates South El Sereno with North El Sereno. The whole thing is El Sereno, but just geographically so you know where we at. So look how popping North El Sereno is too. Both of them are popping, but definitely jamming. Let's see who got something going on. Now y'all notice they're selling properties now, but in addition to selling properties, they have map assets on them, but you can't tell this unless you're touring the neighborhood. Like sometimes you could be missing out on a good deal. I bet you this is a good deal. Probably priced a little for the future, but it's nice. Let's see. It looks good though. You can't admit. I mean, you gotta admit that the details is wild. Plus, it has 2 service structures. That's why it costs so much. I didn't see the service structures. So we got to start the conversation all over again. All I saw was the micro house. Straight up overlooked the 2 service structures right there. But yeah, there's 2 service structures on the property, so they loaded a little slower. So that changes the value of a property immensely. Service structures, I probably couldn't even bring myself to selling none right now because they are that valuable. Because of the time, it takes them a long time to build. It's not like back in the day you could crank out a nice service structure in 3 days, fully staked out. That's not happening. All right, so let's just look around and see who's looking. Man, people looking good. Sometimes I could just kind of get almost like free roaming in GTA, but free roaming in Upland is just this. Just grabbing and slowly looking, letting it load, looking some more. I ain't trying to put you to sleep, but this reminds me of one last thing I got to show you after we cover these numbers. Because like I said, we're not going to hang in here too long, but we have a lot of service structures, though. That is nice, very nice. Good job, squad. Over 1 million sparklers staked. Yes, that number is going up. Let's get it all the way up. Let's get these properties finished. How do we do that? Don't forget, UPX land has a spark exchange. UPX land. I'll quickly show it to you. But they have their own spark exchange, and the cost is what it is. So if it's convenient for you to use it to get you some structures going, go ahead, put it on there. I use it from time to time. One time I used it a whole lot. The price went up though, so I'm waiting for the rate to come down. If the rate drops, then I'll be back on there. All right, so a couple numbers we need to get up, y'all. Emergency numbers up in the real node. Let's jump into our numbers. We're ranked number 5. We barely made top 5, but clap it up. We still made top 5. Now it's time to take that top 5 to number 1. You can be down, but it's time to get back up. Right now we have 3,299 uppies. It went up by 4. That number's been jumping up and down every day. Occupancy is 71%. Density is at 83%. And service score is at 87%. Let's get this service score to 100%. Get your service structures put up there and let's get them finished. And we're going to take a look and see who's about to finish some service structures and get them a shout out too. Decoration score. Can I give a shout out to the community? Y'all went crazy. Y'all went crazy over here in the real node. Keep decorating. Don't let the 100% stop you from decorating because there's a behind score, which means that could drop beneath 100% if it expands too much in this area. So look at these people, man. Look at that. Let's see how many uppies he's getting here. Look at that. 7. Goodness. That's almost an apartment, man. That's a constant 7 uppies. The apartment is 8. That's a lot of uppies, buddy. Congratulations. Wait a minute. Let's go back to Hanson. Let's go back to Hanson and see what he's talking about. So he over in Bayswater. Let's see how he living with the uppies. There you go. All right. He ain't no slouch. Let's see what he got. But wait a minute. Now let's go back. Your home address is in Queens. See where your uppies are. I'm seeing LA. LA, there's a lot of uppies in LA. Home address need to be LA. I see, LA, you influencing LA. Come on home, man. Hey, Geek Hansen, come on back. Come on back. All right, let's see. See where you. Oh, yeah, Granada Hill. Look, he is spread excellently through LA though. You can't lie. Granada Hills, downtown, and El Sereno. Come on back to El Sereno though. You don't worry. No, I'm joking. Either way, but we in El Sereno right now, so we talking about the real North LA. But you definitely got a nice influence in those three. Let's see how you did with. I mean, not influence. You got nice uppies. Let's see how you influenced it. Ooh, Sherman Oaks, you building over there. Beverly Wood, downtown, Hyde Park. Come on, man. Let's get some service structures. You look profile looking nice though, man. Shout out to you. All right. But on one property, I'm trying to get out of this profile. Not gonna let me out. There you go. One property, he cranking 7 uppies. That's saying something. But y'all want to see something for real? I'll show you something. Let's go. Now, early in the week, we had a giveaway, a medium track stand. We're going to do that again. We're going to give away a medium track stand. Just stay tuned for that. These are the medium track stands. Oh, they make your property look so good. Look at that gold there. That gold and orange just kind of offsets and just stands out from a distance, giving your property that glimmer that you like. All right. Let me show y'all something. We got to go to southwest, El Sereno. That thing huge. That area of the map. All right. Watch this. You know, some people go off. Look how tight Buddy got this. This two separate micro houses. He got the thing so tight it got it looking like a double wide trailer home. Don't like some. You didn't even notice it at first. It looks like a trailer home. I mean, it's cool though. Now you want to know how many uppies he got? All right, type in the chat how many uppies you think he got. All right, let me give you a better view. Now, I told you, every single structure in El Sereno got uppies. Watch this. Golly, this has to be the record. One property generating 14 uppies. Can somebody top that? Oh, well, yeah, I guess you could if you had a packed property, but I guess the humor behind this is that it's a small, narrow property. So, of course, somebody going to post in the chat an address of a 3,000 UP2 property. But as far as a little property, there's no level of efficiency higher than this except him expanding. As you can see, he's set up to expand even further if he so chooses to. I would have been did that. I'd have got all of them all the way to the end and all the way to the end. Let's see how he's looking. That's why K2012, y'all know him. He makes the video, the Upland Guide. All right, let's see. He's in St. James. 77 uppies. Let's see how you living. Oh, no surprise. With a majority of his uppies, lies. Come on, man. Come on home. This is somebody that got to come on home. He out there hanging out in St. James. Get on back. Let's see what we got. Let's see, we need you to get back, man. Let's see. He made some service structures out there. Oh no, some influences. So he probably built a few service structures out there. I get it. But your uppies ain't there. Let me see how your uppies hitting St. James. 13. I guess that's okay. Come on back, Dale. AKA YK 2012. All right. Let's see. Who's this? Okay. I don't know who's making these, but I like them. Who's that? Where's his name? Workday. Okay. James Infinity Studios, aka Workday. Now I bet you if he packed on some micro houses on there just like this would be an uppy fort. You can make these in one day. Whew. All right. So with that, let's see who's let's go to our leaderboard. Let's go to our construction. Let's see who's about to finish up today. Get them shout outs. We got Bendachu. He's finishing in 20 hours. Oh, we got a bakery coming up in less than a day on Bulldog Place. There we go. Ooh, we got a dining restaurant coming up in a day. Micro house coming out. Another dining restaurant coming out in a day and a half. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Let's get these structures finished. It's excellent work. Who did this? Let's give everybody their shout outs. We got FaZe KDK, Zach Towner, Cryogenics, YK 2012. Oh, we just said it. This is YK 2012, so this is him. And he has a casual dining restaurant finishing. So he's up there at the Ithaca Run, finishing a dining restaurant. Let's see. Sereno, SA, what up? He's finishing an apartment building. Yeah. So 524 more. That's a lot. Shout out to everybody. Until the next time, I'm going to see y'all at the Real No LA.
Oh, it looks like El Sereno is climbing the Upland census. See you at the Real Node LA.